What's good, YouTube? Back again with another video, and I wanted to show you a couple of sneakers. So I'm going to do a couple of videos back to back to back. One sneaker I just recently purchased, literally yesterday. Went to the mall with my wife. This sneaker was kind of on my radar. I have already a few of them already. So I'm going to show you that in this video. But I'm going to show you a couple other sneakers that I have. I'm going to just do a couple of videos at the moment, and we're going to get this going. The NBA playoffs just started. Big game one victory for my New York Knickerbockers. Philly is a tough team. Embiid is super talented. I think he's incredible, right? What he's able to do on his knee injury, which is crazy. But Knicks have heart, they have discipline, they have identity. So I'm hoping these things can help us propel us out of this tough first round. And then we'll take it from there, right? Game by game, round by round. We shall see. If the Knicks can make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, that'd be great. But we'll see. So the sneaker I wanted to show you today is actually a Nike Book 1. Right? So we have this silhouette here. Now, to me, this looks like a Air Force One, which is why I like it. So, fun fact, I wore Air Force Ones throughout my entire high school lifespan. I had white ones for the summer, and I had black ones during the winter. Right? It's just what it was. My mom gave me 2 pairs that I could rock. One was whites, one was blacks, and that was it. Right? I wasn't really getting Jordans. I wasn't really doing all the other shit that some of the other kids may have been doing. So I really dislike Air Force Ones because I wore them so much. But funny enough, I like this silhouette because it is a Air Force One looking sneaker. But of course, it comes with the tech that I love and I appreciate. So if you guys don't know, there is a huge zoom unit in the heel. When I say huge, it's just as big as a LeBron 21 zoom unit, right? So we're talking about a really big zoom unit. And then you have Cushlon throughout as a midsole foam carrier. Cushlon, probably my favorite foam, maybe other than Zoom X. Cushlon's probably my second favorite. But as far as basketball performance, Cushlon may be my favorite as far as foam for basketball performance. Because you do get that bounce, but it doesn't bottom out as much as or as quickly as Zoom X. So this one has a combination of Zoom and Cushlon throughout. Only thing is, it doesn't have a Zoom unit in the forefoot. I wish they had something in the forefoot, but that's what they wanted for the sneaker, right? This is actually very similar to what a Kobe 4 is like right now. So if you get a Kobe 4 Protro, it's going to look just like this. It's going to respond more or less like this sneaker as far as performance is concerned. But this sneaker is called the Nike Book 1 Hike, right? It's inspired by him hiking in terrain, hence all the snake skin and all the different types of, I guess, skins on animal skins and whatever you have, I guess whatever you may encounter in your hike, right? So that's pretty cool. I do like the way it looks, right? If I have to say, this color is like a greenish gray, right? It resembles a little bit of green, a little bit of gray. It's like almost an olive color, but it's not necessarily olive, right? I have olive sneakers, and this isn't necessarily olive. It's more on the grayer side. But I also wanted to show you this sneaker because this is a Devin Booker PE that pretty much follows the same exact color hue. So this is the Nike GT Cut 2. And in the Nike GT Cut 2, this was a player exclusive that they made and, of course, released for the public, which is really nice. So as we get both of these sneakers here, you see a lot of similarities in colorway, which I think is really cool. And then you see even here on the PE, you have a typography type of map on the heel counter, which I thought was pretty dope. And then we saw what we thought was Book's first actual logo, right? You do have Book here on the tongue. You do get Book here on his actual tongue. But the hints of this color that they call it, let me show you what they call it. This official colorway is called Dark Succo. Let me see if they call it the same on here. This is called Mika Green. So it's Mika Green on this. It's Dark Succo on this. Right? It says Dark Succo and Light Silver. but to me, they're definitely a play off of each other, which is what I like. I think this is a good looking sneaker. It's a good performing sneaker. And then you also have hints of orange on this sneaker as well. And you get hints of orange really mainly on the bottom of this shoe. So again, a nice little play off of, to me, I think a good solid sneaker. Haven't worn these yet. I'm thinking about wearing them to play in, but typically I like a lot of forefoot cushion. So it may not be a sneaker that I'll play in often. Maybe I'll try it once just to try it. But I really bought them to wear them casually, actually. So it's a little bit different than your regular Air Force One. It's not something you see every day in the casual space. So this is one of those sneakers that I don't mind wearing on the casual side. But I wanted to show you this sneaker with this sneaker, right? This is a brand new sneaker, brand new release. In fact, he wore it yesterday in the playoffs, game 1. Suns got cooked. I think that's a tough matchup for the Suns. Just the physicality of the Wolves defense. It's just going to be a tough series. Hopefully they can make that series very competitive because I love competition. With that being said, this is your Nike book. I will do an on feet and probably do a couple of videos of on feet. So I may do an on feet of this separate video, and then I'll probably do an on feet. Maybe I'll throw one as a short. Just to give you a nice, I guess, close up. The materials on this is like a really rough suede. It's really interesting actually because it doesn't necessarily look the way it feels. So on the toe box, you do get this like reptilian broken in suede. This is not like super premium, almost like a canvas feel. Especially this panel here definitely is canvas. Even this one here, it's almost like a felt feeling. And then you have this all cracked leather representing some sort of reptilian, I guess, animal, right? And then you have the snake skin on this layer here. And then it goes up to the tongue. The tongue has a nice padding to it. And it also has something on the back, which is really nice. I believe that's his family crest. It has the initials of his family. And then we have chapter 1 on the back. We do have 96 on the pull tab, the year of his birth. Nike swoosh embroidered. And then regular flat laces. The laces are really thick. And white swoosh coming across, right? So really clean, very simple design. I think this has a lot of potential. In fact, I think between the Sabrina 1 and the Nike Book 1, I think those are the two best silhouettes that we've seen. Let me zoom myself out really quick. Within the last year, to me, these are the Nike's best first silhouettes that has come out within the last few years. They have a lot of new silhouettes. They have a lot of new athletes that have brand new silhouettes. And to me, this one is one of the better first silhouettes that we've gotten from Nike/Jordan brand, in my opinion, right? So that is the Nike Book 1. Hope you enjoy this video. And we're going to get to another video very shortly. And on that note, we out. Peace.